basically one condition each for the rest of them here. As Flapjack was mentioning earlier, though, this game is a bit of an eldritch entity in that if you're trying to do something, the game will do everything in its power to make sure that you don't do it. Murphy on the case to figure out whether it's eldritch or programmed in. I'm still leaving it up to spirituality at this point because really, there are some times where, especially if you're looking for like the study on top of the officer or anything along those lines, the game will refuse to give you one or the other, which is it's just rough. And anyone who's played this game casually knows the feeling, especially if you're trying to get to room 46. Oh, you know what? 58:25 on the timer. Now is a good time for us to ask our competitors in the middle of whatever they're doing, what they're doing. Rad, what is this? Why are you in the study? What are you looking for the study for?
I'm not in the study.
Oh, you're in the sauna?
Yeah, I'm in the sauna.
Why are you in the sauna for?
Because my last condition is locker room, pump room, and sauna.
He needs the locker room in order to get his last square.
And that'll be a win?
That'll be it.
That'll be a win in an hour?
Don't listen. I don't have a lot of options
Man, you'll definitely get it here.
Yeah.
I'm trying to jinx him here. Bobby, in the meantime, you're looking to access the, you've got your upgrade.
I'm just looking for lab, and I'm looking for, I'm at security, so I just need the security card or the breaker box, basically.
However, Rad is out of keys, and he might be out of luck.
Ooh. Yeah, again,
please be out of luck. That would be really neat.
Luck is a mechanic in this game, which is very well documented. You start out with 10 luck to begin with, and there are certain rooms that give you additional luck as you go on. So for example, drafting the veranda gives you plus 12. The game is supposed to give you plus 6, but there's a slight bug in the game where drafting it doubles its effect the first time that you end up utilizing it. I know that's not the luck that they were talking about, but I had a chance to jump in. Anyways, these luck allow you to get additional items in some of these rooms. So for example, when Rad was in the solarium and he got both a shovel and a lucky rabbit's foot, that's in part because he got the veranda, which gave him incredibly high luck, putting him in one of the higher drop tiers, and the solarium decided to give him 2 additional items instead of the 0 or 1 dig piles or items that it would normally give you. We currently don't have the access to be able to manipulate luck in any serious capacity, but having knowledge of it, it gives both of our players here a better understanding and footing of what they're working with when they're going.
Oh no!
And thus,
oh no! Oh no!
I have to draft it.
Oh wait, did you find it?
Yeah,
it's the locker room.
Locker room.
And that is the final connecting square, and that means that Rad is your winner.
Can we? I was going so hard for 46. Like I was trying.
Nice job.
Like I had tombs set up. We were drafting north.
I guess I could continue. I suppose we could get to 130 if we want to keep the time.
Hey,
who can get the most squares? Who can get the most squares?
I'm trying to get to 46. I can get, keys.
No, whoever gets the most squares at the end of 130.
Nah.
Double or nothing.
Double or nothing.
Please, I beg you. I built this board to not have this happen. In any case,
We'll speak briefly about this game mode because this is a game mode that was developed for the community, by the community, and there was a significant amount of playtesting that all 4 of us put in to develop what we perceived to be an equal balance of difficulty and achievableness within. We ballparked it at an hour and a half, and when we started making this game mode, I should say when the community started making this game mode, we didn't know about veteran player mode.
Yeah.
We didn't know about it until about a week ago.
Right, yeah. So it's been a difficult ride being able to figure out exactly how to tune all of these boards. We've been working really hard to be able to get these conditions together. BQuest was developed specifically for GDQ no joke, 24 hours before we were set up for submissions, I'm like, man, it'd be really funny if we had a bingo board in the shape of the manor. And then Rad was like, yeah, let's do it. Let's ship it. And so we went from not having a product to having a full-featured board. The first time in our submission that we got the run done, it was 131. So we were like, let's make the estimate 135. And that's where we're at now. And we've gotten so much better at it since then to where, we've been trying to tune it for 130, but sometimes the game knows. And so it'll give far more convenient conditions here. So Rad, are you just shooting for room 46 at this point? Is that what we're going for here? Is this your any % condition?
I think, yeah, like well, I'll grab my allowance token as well. So the hardest part of doing 46, honestly, is I think getting into.
Yikes.
Wait. Okay. Well, it's getting into the antechamber, but
Sure.
it might. I have 15 steps. This is the problem.
Yeah.
It's like I'm set up, but dining room is so far away. I don't know. I forgot what I was going to say.
The most difficult part of doing room 46, to elaborate, is getting into the actual antechamber, because that is just half of the battle. Entering the antechamber requires you to pull at least one lever and to make it up there. And not only are you fighting against the forces of your keys, your steps, your gems, all the different resources that you're working with there, but you're also fighting against the fact that the game does not like to give you doors that always face to the north unless you have certain provided items that allow you to do that. Sometimes the game will intentionally dead end you from a certain wing by sending you directly down instead of ever going north, etc. So regardless of whether or not you're able to actually open the particular lever here, so for example, he'll be opening the lever on the right side here, it does not necessarily mean that he's going to have access to it, although the cloister is relatively close. And that's just half the battle, because when you go in there, there's a little bit of a puzzle where you are encountered with a basement key and a little note that says to continue up, you must go down, which is an indicator that you're supposed to go to the basement in order to pull the north lever, which is a second lever that gives you access to the room 46. Spoilers, by the way, we're way past the spoilers at this point, sorry. Deepest apologies. But in any case, Rad is going to be looking to set up, I suppose, for room 46, while Bobby also gets his bingo, hopefully within the allotted 130.
I'm really close. The thing right now is, like, I just need a security. The two things I need are a security card, and I need basically a lab, functionally. Those are the two things I need. A lab with allowance. Those are the two things. I'm very close.
What's your current allowance?
I have 4, so I just need like 3 allowance conditions, basically.
Rad is going to get into the antechamber if he chooses to draft either the gymnasium or the lab.
But I
can't.
But
he does not have the steps
It's
to.
the steps. It's the problem.
He's made it in the antechamber before. As we saw, he immediately passed out, and it seems like, again, once you have the steps, you start to run out of it. What is the outer room that you ended up drafting here?
Tomb. Is what he
I
has.
have access. I just don't have steps. Yeah.
He does have he has drafted past right gate, which has activated the condition of the dining room, but with only, what is it?
I have 12.
12 steps left. It'll be very difficult to not only make it to the
Yeah, I
dining
can
room.
only get back to the entrance hall at this point.
So you don't have the dining room accessible to you?
No, it's like this whole section of the map is cordoned off.
On the wrong side.
Yeah.
Might as well reset the day. Although, I don't know, maybe there's a permanent upgrade that you could potentially get. In the meantime, so Bobby mentioned before that he's looking for that 7+ allowance, which is another difficult condition up there. Some of the allowance tokens are a lot easier than others. I believe you've probably got at this point Cloister and Trading Post, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, correct.
So it's very likely that you could either get another allowance token. He went to the study and he picked up the closed exhibit, so there's a Mora Jai box that exists in there that has an additional 2 allowance.
Oh, true. Yeah, I keep forgetting about that.
You're welcome. Otherwise,
thanks.
if he's not going to be able to do that, there's one inside of the master bedroom, which is only draftable on the east wing, which is a rare item. But if he's able to get the conservatory, that's a way that he can...
Give me the key card, please. I beg you.
There's a
Sick.
chance. It's not a key card. The other way, as you mentioned
Foundation and bookshop.
before, yeah, you're not going to want to do it.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
I just want, I don't want this at this point, right?
I don't know, man.
Books! Books! Give it up for books!
So the other way that he's able to get to 7+ allowance is through laboratory experiments. That's something that he's basically been trying to get to the laboratory as many times as he's able. Another way that you're actually able to get access to these experiments that could give you additional allowance is to get black